chase.
Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the first carry for the former Clemson Tigers, C.J. Spiller. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Now Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. Oh, nice move. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Down at the 35. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
From the gun, here's Fields. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, Young. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Young on fourth down. Quickly to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Here's second and 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 10. To the air once more, Young. He'll drop this down to Williams, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion goes the tight end. Young to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Young to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Young. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. Williams is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, he put the work on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Young from the shotgun. It's Williams on the catch. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. He'll get it inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Young. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alec Pierce, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints take the opening kickoff in the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
He gets this out to Spiller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Fields changing the play. They go play action here on first down. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire. Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Again, Fields. Now he's flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Hester open right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now it's Fields. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kyle Pitts from 13 yards out. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 43 yards. And the Saints are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Seibert on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now 1st and goal. Fields going to change things up here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
All eyes on Fields. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Here's Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Fields. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So here we go with the onside kick. They'll need a recovery and a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards.
Yeah,
minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.